For a Cowboy, they'll be rooting on Steve Mocco in the heavyweights, because if Conrad wins, Minnesota would leapfrog OU for second place. There's the matchup at 197. Rosholt of Oklahoma State and Phil Davis, the number 6 seed out of Penn State. Rosholt is a two-time champion in 2003 and again last year. Rosholt in the orange singlet for Oklahoma State, and Phil Davis of Penn State in that navy blue.
Rosholt has had a habit in this tournament of being taken down. You know, the first takedown goes against him, but then he comes on extremely strong. He's a good pinner, good leg shots, particularly going after his opponent's right leg, and he's a pinner. Davis, super solid in his defense. He also has good leg shots, and normally he likes to move forward.
Well, he does. He likes his opponents to come into him. He wants to get in a fight. Look at I mean, he's a fighter. And it's harder for him when they run away from him. And so we'll see what happens when Rosholt comes after him.
He's got some big thighs there, does Davis. Very powerful.
Rosholt beat Davis on his way to his championship last year in the quarterfinals, 9-4.
Davis with that lock between Rosholt's legs. Puts him in trouble there near the edge of the mat. Rosholt now with the back points. This is what we mean about him being a pinner. He is tough here. Keeping Davis down. Good bridge by Davis to get off.
It was almost over.
Great job by Rosholt to recognize the opportunity he had there, and he took advantage of it. Great mat savvy.
Challenge him with it, Phil. You're good there. Hey, let's go.
Jim Ramirez is our referee. What a start for Rosholt.
Are you set?
Jake Rosholt could be a 3-time champion. Is he getting the respect he deserves maybe in the wrestling community?
Oh, everybody knows Jake Rosholt. I mean, that's an elite group to be able to win 3. Deion Ware made it in 10th of Oklahoma earlier. Failed. Here Rosholt out to a 5-0 lead, really in the driver's seat against Davis.
Jake with younger brother Jared, also at Oklahoma State. He's expected to be Steve Mocco's replacement at heavyweight next year.
I actually met him last night. He's looking forward to that challenge and that opportunity.
See that riding time now building up for Rosholt in addition to his 5-0 lead. He's just joining us. A couple of ways to identify the wrestlers from their singlet colors. We'll show you from time to time that information, like there, the orange singlet for Rosholt, blue for Davis. You also can tell by the numbers. The number 4 signifies he is the 4th seed, Rosholt, with the red anklet, and Davis the 6th seed with the green anklet.
You talked about Rosholt beating Davis last year on his way to the national championship. Davis was an All-American as a freshman, the winningest freshman with 37 wins in Penn State history. And he's coming off a recent Big Ten championship a couple of weeks ago. Only a sophomore.
We saw Ben Askren so happy that Chris Pendleton finally left Oklahoma State. You get the sense that Phil Davis is going to feel the same way about Jake Rosholt of the Cowboys.
Penn State with a young squad. They'll be real tough next year as well.
Let's get you down to the mat and Quint Kesnick.
I'm standing by with the guy right here. He's made 3 final appearances today. He gets it done. Ben Askren, the first champion from Missouri. What does that mean for you, being your school's first NCAA champion?
You know, it's awesome. When I was getting recruited there, all the other coaches were trying to tell me, you know, they never had a national champion. Can't be done. You know, and I'm just glad to say I proved it. You know, it can be done. You know, I never let those guys get to me. And hopefully it'll lead the way for a lot of the other talented guys we got coming. My brother and a bunch of other guys.
What made the difference in the final match today?
He tried scrambling with me. You know, I haven't been doing much scrambling all tournament because, you know, no one's not smart enough to try to scramble with me. And Herbert thought he could do it, and he paid the price for it. So that's how it went.
Your fan club up top was cheering on it. Talk to us about your hair. What is the significance of your hair?
You know, it's different, and I can have it for other people can't. And I haven't cut it for 2 years now, so looking for a haircut on Monday.
Ben Askren, national champion, the most dominating wrestler in the nation this year, undefeated.
And probably the only guy here with his own fan club, unique one. And Rosholt, while they were talking with yet another takedown, He now leads 7-2.
And that was one pretty takedown. He really fooled Davis there, got to both his ankles and easily brought him down to the mat. Rosholt has been dominant. He had a tight quarterfinal match, but after that, he has just been wrestling very well. A fall in the semis, out 7-3 here. Even had Davis on his back.
Where's your single? Up your body lock. Go, pick it up. Pick it up.
The way he's wrestling, guys, Jake Rosholt, that Superman tattoo on that right shoulder is certainly appropriate.
See Davis trying to pass by him, trying to find that side movement, find that angle, but can't get past that first line of defense. See, right there, hands, head, chest, can't get in.
Okay. It almost seems like Jake's baiting him with his right leg. It sometimes looks straight up and down. Look at it. No bend in it whatsoever. You wouldn't think he'd be able to clear it, but he could do that very easily, and also he could turn into an opponent, something that for most people is extremely dangerous. Rosholt does it very well.
So by baiting him, he's really almost inviting Davis to take a shot because he knows he can make a counter move.
That's exactly what some of the strategy is for people. You don't always have to shoot. Sometimes you bait a person in. Use your defense to score against an anticipated shot.
Great. Choice red.
Rosholt in good shape as he enters the third period, leading 7-3. Plus, he has a minute 42 of riding time.
7-3, gentlemen, last period. All out, right now. Where you set?
Jake Rosholt trying to become a rare three-time NCAA champion. If he does accomplish the feat, he would be the 40th in NCAA history.
And there you saw him turn in, and you know, for most people that would have been being dumped on your back. For Rosholt, tremendous balance and able to get the escape.
Davis not quitting there. He's in there fighting. But he's just hitting straight ahead. Not able to find the angles there. Not getting his level and lowered the way that you have to attack. But, you know, it has a lot to do with a soon-to-be three-time national champion if everything goes his way. Rosholt, so tough. When it comes to this elevated mat, when it comes to this show, Rosholt has showed up.
What you talked about, Tim, in the very start, how John Smith has convinced his Cowboys to have that eye of the champion, the eye of the tiger when it matters most.
Oh.
Gonna get over here. Cool it down. Remember? Okay, you understand me? Just keep it up. All right, let's go.
Jake actually smiled when he got cuffed there.
Back and put his hands in his eyes. I mean, Davis is frustrated, but it comes hard at you.
Break. One up.
Here's the frustration, and it's not a boxing match.
Now with winding down here with the time, you'll see Rosholt shut her down, play just defense now.
Jake Rosholt of Oklahoma State, now 10 seconds away from his third title. And the Cowboy fans can sense it. The clock winds down. The 40th three-time champ in NCAA wrestling history is crowned.